Hi everyone, and welcome to today's Pilates workout. You just need yourselves and your mat. So starting laying down on our backs, knees are bent, shoulders are down and back, chin is tucked in, hands down by our side. We inhale, engage our core, exhale, lifting knee up to tabletop. Inhale to lower, exhale, lifting the other side. So we've got 10 of them. That's number 3. Really focusing on the movements coming from your lower abdominals. So really engage those deep core muscles. Good. 2 more each leg. And last one. Inhale to lower, hands are going to come behind our head, coming up for our abdominal curl. Exhale to lift head and shoulders, inhale to roll back down. Exhale, lift, inhale to lower. So as we lift, eyes looking through your knees, and on the exhale, really thinking about drawing your ribs down towards your hips. Keeping everything engaged, nice and tight. Focusing on the breathing, really rolling up and rolling back down. 2 more. And then we've got our last one. And then we're going to add in an oblique curl with our legs. So twisting shoulder to opposite knee as we lift. Still exhale to lift and twist. Inhale, untwist and lower. Good, we've got 10 of these. And coming in, 1 more on each side. Good, really taking that shoulder across. Last one. And then we're going to imprint our spine into the mat, knees coming up into tabletop. And we're doing our abdominal curl with single leg extension. Sorry, oblique curl with a single leg extension. Good, so really trying to take shoulder across to opposite knee as we extend the other leg out straight. So the lower we extend towards the mat, the harder it's going to be. So making sure the spine stays imprinted and there's no arching through the lower back. Good. And resting down, knees coming flat on the mat. And we're going to do our reverse abdominal crunch. So knees staying bent, we're tapping the toes to the ground, then a slight lift of our bottom as we take the knees towards the belly button. 10 here, that's 3. So we're really using those lower abdominals to slightly lift our bottom up off the mat. Good. Last one. And then keeping your knees at tabletop, we're finishing off just with our single leg extension. Beautiful. Now if you're wanting more, hands are going to come up and we're extending opposite arm to leg. If not, just sticking with the legs. Exhale as we extend, inhale as we draw back to center. Listening to your shoulders, pushing that back flat into the mat, engaging those lower abdominals. Good, looking nice and strong, we're almost there. Focus on that breathing. Doing this together. Good work, 1 more each side. And then grabbing your knees, giving them a nice big hug, flattening out that back. Beautiful. Releasing the knees, coming into our bridging. So making sure the feet are about a handprint away from your bottom. We inhale, engage, squeeze the glutes, engage the core. Exhale to lift. Inhale, engage, exhale to lower. So inhale, squeeze, exhale to peel the back up off the mat. So really nice, slow and steady, listening to your breathing. So really warming up the glutes, warming up through the spine. Good. Alright, on this next one, I want you to stay lifted. So the challenge will be not to let your bottom drop. Then we're lifting one knee up, other knee up, and then two knee opens out to the side. So all with control, squeezing the glutes. Single leg lift on either side, then two opens with our knees. Good. So really making sure the glutes stay engaged and the hips are being lifted up towards the ceiling. We're still really trying to come up onto the shoulder blades. Good work. We've got 4 more to go. Making sure the core is engaged, so we're staying nice and stable through the hips. And we're not rocking side to side as we lift one knee up. If the leg lifts are too much, just focusing on your opens and closes with the knees, working at your level. And of course, if you need a rest in between, do so. Last round. Final opens. And then taking one last big inhale, squeeze those glutes, exhale, rolling back down, grabbing your knees, giving them a nice big hug. Good work. And you're going to extend your left leg out straight on the mat. Right leg extends up in the air, so grabbing behind your knee or your thigh or your shin, lifting up, rolling the shoulders down and back. So we're staying up in our abdominal curl. Inhale, inhale, exhale to swap legs. Inhale, inhale, exhale, swapping the legs. So we're getting a little bit of a hamstring stretch while working those lower abdominals. So we're really engaging the upper abdominals to hold the body nice and strong. Eyes looking through your knees. Good. Engaging those lower abdominals, engaging that core nice and tight. Inhale, inhale, exhale to swap. Good. Bringing the knees back to tabletop, hands down by our side. Holding and adding in our pulses with the arms. Breathing in for 5. And out for 5. Good. Then hands are going to come behind our head. We exhale, push the legs away. Inhale, knees back into tabletop. Exhale, extend the legs out straight. Inhale, knees to tabletop. Again, holding the upper body up off the mat. The lower you extend the legs down towards the mat, the harder it is. And relax. Well done. Full body stretch. Taking those nice big deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And we're slowly sitting up, coming onto our sides. We're going to stay propped up on our forearm. Making sure your hips are stacked, so bottom leg's bent. Top leg extended out straight. We exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Good. So making sure our foot is flexed as we lift and lower. Holding that upper body nice and strong. Feeling this through our side waist as well. Bracing through the core. And finishing off with some pulses. So remember, breathing naturally as we pulse. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Almost there. Holding strong and relax. Beautiful. Swapping sides. And exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. So propping ourselves up on the forearm. Bottom leg bent. Top leg extended. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Good. Breathing naturally. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And finishing with our pulses. Good. Keeping that foot flexed. Holding nice and strong. Good. And we are done. Coming up onto your knees. I'm going to work those glutes some more. So, squeezing your bottoms. We inhale to lower the bottom down to the heels. Exhale, big push. So, nice big push as we lift up with control. Making sure those glutes are squeezed and a slight push of the hips forward as we lift. Good. Keeping that body nice and strong. So core is engaged. So we're moving as one. Good work. A few more here. And rest. Well done. Alright, coming down onto all fours. And we're going to do 3 donkey kicks and then extending that leg out for 3 leg extensions. 3 donkey kicks and then 3 straight leg extensions. Making sure our foot is flexed, so we're guided by the heel. So the donkey kicks, the foot is flat, and then when we've got the straight leg, the heel is guiding. Keeping those hips in line with one another, bracing through the core. Last lot. Good work. Swapping sides. So donkey kicks for 3. And then extending the leg out straight for extensions. So when just tapping the toe down onto the mat, really firing up the glutes. So making sure we're squeezing them nice and tight. Not letting the head drop. So keeping the eyes at the top of our mat, just above the fingertips. Good work. So we're really working our glutes, our hamstrings, keeping those bottoms nice and perky. Just what we want. To look good in our jeans, bathers, everything. Last lot of straight leg lifts. Good work. Opening those knees, dropping back into child's pose. Taking those nice big deep breaths as we have a quick recovery. You are doing so well today. Keep it up. So coming into our plank now. So it can be done on your knees or on your toes. We're going to hold a plank and then adding in 2 shoulder taps on each side and then 2 tap to the side on each side. So 2 shoulder taps, or 4 shoulder taps, and 4 taps to the side. So we don't need to move fast, we want to move with nice control. Now if this is too much, just holding your plank. So dropping down to the knees if you need to hold the plank. Or you can drop down to the knees and just focus on the shoulder taps. Whatever works best for you. Remembering this is your workout, it's your level. We're in this together, we're getting it done. That's the main thing, moving our bodies with good intentions. Focusing on this, focusing on the now. Knowing how good we'll feel after. Good, let's finish with the holding of the plank. Keep it up, bracing through the core, squeezing the glutes. Good work. Pushing back into a downward dog. Stretching it out. Beautiful. Alright, we're going to find our mats. So coming down onto our bellies. And we're coming into our Superman. So arms coming straight overhead. And we're lifting both arms and legs. So we exhale as we lift, inhale to lower. Now if this is too much, just do opposite arm to leg. We're pushing the pelvis down into the mat, engaging through the core. This is our last exercise before we finish with our stretches. Good, keep it up. Holding it up and relaxing down. Arms coming under your shoulder, peeling up, taking it inhale, lifting the chin. Good. Coming onto all fours, dropping the belly for our cow. Exhale for our cat pose. Inhale, lifting the chin. Exhale, rounding through the spine. Fantastic work today. Opening out the knees, sinking back into child's pose. Taking those big deep breaths. Thinking of the amazing work we've just done. We've moved our bodies with good intentions. And we're slowly going to come up and over onto our backs for our figure 4. So right ankle on left knee, grabbing that left thigh. Relaxing into the stretch, taking those nice big deep breaths. Inhale, tummy lifts. Exhale, tummy falls. Good. Circling through the ankle if you like as well. And let's swap sides. Left ankle on right knee. Grabbing the right thigh. Pulling that in. Taking those nice big deep breaths. Really reflecting on how everything felt today. And you're ready to leave this with a good strong body. Hands out to the side and taking our right knee across to the left for our spinal stretch. Just gently pressing the right knee away with the left hand. Either staying here, or if you want more, through the quads, grabbing your left ankle and pulling that up and back. Really nice release through the quads and hips as well. If not, just stick with the spinal stretch. Good work, swapping sides, so hands out in a T, left knee lifts up and taking it over to the right, looking towards the left. taking those lovely big deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, grabbing your right ankle, pulling it back for a quad stretch or a hip flexor stretch if you're wanting to do so, and if you did so on the other side. Good, remembering to hydrate after. Good, grabbing your knees, giving them a nice big hug. We're going to slowly roll up into sitting, straightening out both legs, pulling the toes back towards you, sitting up nice and tall, bending from the hips, grabbing onto your knees, ankles or your feet, feeling those hamstrings release. Good, taking some nice big deep breaths. And then coming up for our reverse plank. So we inhale, lift the bottom, push those hips up towards the sky. And exhale, release, coming into sitting. And let's finish with our 3 breaths. Inhale the good, exhale the negative. Fantastic job today, guys. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Remember to refuel your bodies and drink plenty of water.